walk you through the calibration of this pH meter. If you don't use it very often, you need to calibrate it. If you use it really often, you need to calibrate it. Calibration ensures that you get accurate results every time. And as you can see right now, I haven't used this one in a while, so I had to dip it in some distilled water to get it the bulb rehydrated so it will give a more accurate reading. So distilled water should be 7.0, and as you can see, this is slowly counting down to there. And once it gets there, then we can do the calibration process. To do the calibration process, you first need to dissolve 3 separate packets into 3 separate solutions and 250 milliliters of water per this calibration chart, which gives you exactly the process for also doing the calibration. Put my calibration solutions into these little jelly jars. They don't hold 250 milliliters. I just mixed it somewhere else and then poured it into these jars and labeled them so I know which one's which for the future. As long as you keep these clean and good, they will last forever and you don't have to ever create this calibration solution again. We're almost there to our 7.0. The meter is still getting hydrated. And then once it's ready and hydrated, we can go forward with the process. The meter has reached 7.0. Now we can go ahead with the process. The first step that you do is you take it out. Make sure you get all of the water off of the bulb so that you don't dilute your solution you're testing. I'm using filter paper. I'm not a chemist, so the only filter paper I have is coffee filter paper. Per the instructions, you hit the calibration button, which is the lower button, for 5 seconds. And then you put it in, flashes 3 times, and now it's calibrated to the 6.86. Dip your, rinse your off again, dip it with the filter paper, and then you can go through each of the other 2. Again, hitting the calibration button for 5 seconds, but this time you hit it and now it's going to do the 4.0. And there it should be calibrated. If you're concerned about your calibration, you can always rinse and dip and try again. For each of the different ones, as you do this, you hold the calibration button, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then press twice, and now you got the 9.18. Flash 3 times, and it should be calibrated. So that's the process for calibrating and maintaining your really nice pH meter here. It seems to work really good and accurate. Hope you get a lot of use out of it.
Okay, we're going to be testing this pH meter here. We got 3 water samples and 3 cups. The one on the left is from our kitchen sink. It's fed by a well. The middle one is RO water. We expect that to be more acidy since reverse osmosis tends to make water acidy. And the final one is a sample from a pitcher that we have that adds alkalinity back into the water. Okay, first the tap water. You're actually supposed to stir it around and leave it in the tap water, or in the water sample, for about 30 seconds. But that seems to have stabilized pretty well around 7.3 roughly. Okay, that's the first one. Next, the RO water. And that is more acidy for sure. That's about what we would expect to see. It looks like it stabilized around 6, roughly, more or less. And then finally, the alkaline water. And yep, it's definitely reading into the alkaline range here. Considerably so, actually, which is good. All right.
Okay, so I am testing out the pH meter, and it says to remove the protective cap and protective film on the screen. First, rinse the electrode with distilled water and suck it with filter paper. No. Turn the meter on by pressing on/off key. Immerse the pH meter electrode in the solution to be tested. Gently stir and wait 30 seconds till the reading has stabilized. After finish, clear the electrode with pure water and turn off. So anyway, yeah. So my purified water this is the pH. Yay.